Hi everyone, my name is Alex and in today's video we are going to talk about Pillow, the Python library to work with images. Pillow is based in PIL, which is the official Python image library, but PIL only supports up to Python 2.7. Pillow was created from PIL as a Git fork, and it's what we should use to work with images in Python. Python supports many picture formats and we can do a lot of things with them. Okay, the first thing we need to do is install the library. I have it already installed, but I'm going to show you how to do it. We can go here to the command prompt and just we need to write pip install Pillow. Okay, in my case we can see these messages because I have already installed. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I have my settings for doing this. I have a folder where I have my Python files here, and then an images folder here, okay, where I have all the folders I'm going to work with. Okay, the first thing we are going to do now is just create JPEG files from our PNG files, alright? So let me show you the code we are going to use, okay, to make things quicker. Okay, the first thing we need to do is just import the libraries we need, okay? In this case we import the class path from the path library and the image module from the PIL library. Okay. In this case, we are going to build our path to the images because we are not in the same folder as the Python files. We need to create the path to work with the pictures. Okay. In this case, we use this CWD, which is the current working directory, okay, which is where the Python file is, and then we add the path to the images folder, which is this one. All right. So what we are going to do now is just take all the pictures in that folder and then transform and save those pictures into the new JPEG files. Alright, so we need to just go through all the files in that folder, and we can do it this way with this for and this method of this path. Okay, in this case, the method, if we add this, we are going to filter for the PNG images in case we have different files there. Okay, we only take those, and then we are going to open every file we find, every PNG file we find, and we are going to create the new name for the file, which is the same name but with the new extension added. All right, we save the path, and we are just going to take the image we have, which is this one, and convert it to RGB, okay, which is something we need to transform the files. And then we just need to save the file, save path. We use the new path with the new extension, and then we can choose the quality of the file, which is in this case 95. Okay, so because we are in idle, which is the Python default environment to program Python, we just press F5 and then the code is going to be executed and is done. Alright, so if we go now to the folder where the images are, okay, we have the old pictures PNG and the new ones. Okay, if we need to do the opposite, so transforming JPEG files into PNGs, the code is much the same. We just need to do all the importing thing, build the path, and in this case, instead of filtering for PNG files, we just filter for JPEG files. I write here the asterisk because we can have JPG or JPEG, so this way we are going to take all of them. Okay, we just open the files and put it in this new object. We need to build the new file name with the new extension, build the path, and save it. In this case, we don't need this to convert from to JPEG. Okay, so we can just remove this one, and we just save, send in the save path and the new format PNG. All right. In the next minutes, I'm going to show you how to work with PNG files. The first thing we are going to do is work with transparency and color. Let me show you this picture. Okay, this is a PNG file, and with the pillow library we are going to transform this picture and change part of the picture to a new opacity. Let me show you the next code. Okay, in this code we just import the image and open the file I showed you before, and with this part here, convert, we make sure that we transfer the image to RGBA to be sure that we can work with all the channels. Okay, in this case, this method get data from the image. We are going to get all the pictures from the image. Okay, we are interested in this picture in get all the black pixels. You know, RGB in this case represent the 000, which is the black color. Okay. If we find a black color in the picture, we are going to save in this variable here, which is a list, the same information, black color, but we put the opacity to 0. Okay, to make the pixel transparent. Okay, otherwise, if this is not black, the color, we just keep the information the same. Okay, when we finish all of this, we put that information with put data method in the old picture, in the picture we have opened, and save the picture with a new name and with the PNG format. Okay, we are going to just execute this with F5. Okay, and wasn't too long to wait. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, here we have the original picture. Okay, and here we have the new picture. As we can see, we have transformed all the black pixels into transparent ones. Okay, we change the opacity to 0 and we get this picture here. Okay, we can do the same, but instead of working with opacity, we can change the colors. Okay, let me close this. Let's go back to the code we have, and for example, in this case, the same, we are going to look for the black color, but in this case, instead of changing the opacity to 0, we are going to leave the opacity 255, which is not transparency at all, and we are going to change for this, and we are going to change black color for red color. Okay, So because this is the red channel, we change this to 255, which is pure red. We save and execute. Okay, it's done, and we are going to see the new picture we have. So this is the old one and the new one, where we have changed the black color for red color. Okay, if we know the color we want to change, we can do this very easily. Just replace the black color or the color we need to change for the new color. Okay, and we can choose the opacity we want as well. Okay, in this case we don't want any transparency, so we put the opacity just 255, okay, which is the top opacity. In the next minutes we are going to see how to work with text and filters into a PNG file. I'm going to show you this code. Okay, we need to import image font, image draw, and image filter to work with fonts and filters with pictures. Okay. First of all, we open the file we need to work with. I have the file in the same folder as the Python file, so we can do it straight away and no need to use paths. Convert to RGBA and save it in this object here, img. To work with image, we need to put it into this method, okay? And we are going to work with this because we cannot work straight away with the picture. Okay. Because we are going to add a font, we need to save here all the information of the font. In this case, we use this method from the image font, and we just need to give the name of the font. I have this file in the same place as the image and the Python file, and the size of the font we are going to put into the picture. Okay, and it's very easy. Just to put text into the picture, we need to use the text method from this draw object. Okay, and the information we need to pass is just the position of the text, the proper text, the color, and the font. Okay, this font here is this one we used before. Okay, I added 3 times to see the difference. Okay, so we just need to save, and I'm going to show as well. Okay, we execute this code. Okay, and we get the picture. As we see, this text we have here is the position is 20 for this, 30 40. Okay, so they are like that, and the colors are red, this blue one, and black. Okay, we can go close, and we can see that the is a little bit soft. Okay, so we are going to use a filter for that. I'm going to show you how. We can keep this open for now. With this next line, I just disconnect it. In this case, we can work straight away with the picture and filter method. Okay. The only thing we need to send to this is just the filter we want to use. We have plenty of filters. In this case, I'm going this one, but I show you. This is the official Pillow website. We have plenty of filters we can use here. Okay, just have a look and choose the one you need or the one you like. In this case, I'm going just to use this Edge Enhance and just save and execute again. Okay, and we get a new picture here. Okay, we can see the difference. And the new one with this new filter apply is just that make the edges of the picture like more not diffuse as those ones, more clear, more, and in the rest of the picture is the same. Okay, we can see even better if we don't go so far with the zoom. Okay, this picture is a little bit more like focus. Okay, okay, we can close this one. The next thing we are going to do is just create a new picture and put it inside the original picture. Okay, we are going to create a new picture to put some more text in it, and then put it inside this old picture. Okay, for this we need to just create a new image with this image new. This is the format we have for the new picture, the size, and the background color of the picture. Okay, because we need to work inside this picture, we need to pass this picture with this method and save it as the new object. Okay, so now we can work with this new picture we have created. The next step is just as we did before, just we are going to add a couple of tests in the picture with this test method. In this case we just choose the position, both the same position, the same text. This is the color, we can use it like that, fill and the color and the alpha channel, or like in this case just straight away without fill. We give the font, which is this one, the font we want to use, and the size, and in this first case I just give it a change of the stroke, okay, to see the difference. Good. Okay, the next thing we need to do is just paste that picture in the old picture, which we do with this instruction here. We paste the image we have created, which is this one, in the original picture, which is this one. Okay, the original picture, and this is the position where we want the picture. So we can save now, execute, and we can see here. Okay, let's see what we have done. Okay, we create a new picture, which is this one here, and we add some text. In this case we as you see is like a little bit transparent, because the opacity is just 125. Okay, in both cases. The black one, which is the one in the background and have the stroke of 10, is that the reason is goes bigger than the other one, and this is the blue color, the opacity, and the font, which is the normal font, the same we have here. Okay, we just paste this new image in this position, which is this position here, and for example we can see we choose here another 200 for example, and we save it. Okay, we have this new image in another position. Alright, let me close this, I leave this open, and the last thing we are going to do is just in this new image we have, okay, just in this new one, we are going to add a filter. In this is Gaussian blur. Okay, we are going to see the difference now, and we choose the radius, okay, which that makes this filter stronger or softer. Okay, let me save this and execute. Okay, and we can see the difference here. The filter has been applied, but only in this image, not in the rest of the picture, okay? Because we did it in just the new image, which is txt. Okay. And the next thing we are going to do is just comment this to see how we can transpose a picture, okay? In this case, we are going to transpose this one into the same picture, and this is the effect we want to give, okay? Let me save this, execute. Okay, and as we can see, the only thing we have just done is just to flip the image, okay? Let me close this. To finish with this video, let me show you something I think is very useful to work with pictures, okay? I'm going to show you this code, and I think a lot of times we need to resize pictures to put somewhere because probably they are very big, or we need to reduce it to make it better to put in the web, for example, or to send by email, okay? In this case, we have this picture is the same as the car we see before, and we are going to resize the picture, and we choose, for example, this size for the picture, okay? And this we need to add this filter always because this method resize need to know how to do the resize of the picture, okay? You can see more in the official website. I show you in the official Pillow library website, and as you can see in this table, probably Bicubic is probably one of the best options. So we are going to use this anyway. If you want to have a look to see if one of the others is better for you, you're free to do it, okay? So let me close this. Okay, let's go just to execute this code. Okay, and let's see, this is the original picture, okay, and this is the one we have. So this is not good, as you can see, because yeah, we want to send the picture as it is, no different. So I think it's very important to have a system to keep the aspect ratio of the picture, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, in the next code we are going to just comment this code, and let me show you this one. Okay, in this case we just need to choose the new height of the picture. We can do this as this one, but yeah, we open the picture as we did before, so let me just comment this as well. Okay, and we need to work with percentage here, okay? We are going to use the new height, and we are going to see the percentage of this new height from the original picture, okay? Or the original height, which is this. It's indicated with size. Size is height and weight, okay? No, weight and height, sorry. Okay, and we get the height of the original picture. and compare with the new height we want, and we get the percentage of the of this. Okay, so to calculate the new weight, okay, we need to do it like that. Okay, we just need to do the original weight and just apply the percentage here, transform to int, and we have the new weight. We resize with this new weight and new height, apply the filter and save it. We run this code. Okay, we have the new picture here. Okay, and we can see, okay, we had the new picture. We cannot see the difference because the aspect ratio is the same. Okay, but maybe we can see if we compare the size of the picture. In this case is 1 megabyte and this one is 724 kilobytes. Okay, so it's reduced, but the aspect ratio has been kept. And that's all for today's video. With all we saw today about Pillow, we have just scratched the surface of the possibilities of this library. We can modify the size, we can rotate, we can transform, we can change colors and opacity, we can apply filters, merge pictures. We can do a lot of things with this library. And I hope this will motivate you to keep investigating about Pillow. I hope you like this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.